Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's highly anticipated and well-deserved 2022 School for Exceptional Studies graduation ceremony here at the beautiful Lawrence Community Boathouse. My name is Arlene Riedinger, and I'm the principal for the School for Exceptional Studies. For you students, this evening is a culmination of all the hard work and dedication that you have demonstrated throughout your time here at SES. You have proved that you can accomplish anything when you set your mind to it, and that you can overcome adversity and challenges, and that you are ready for the next chapter in your lives. Before we continue with tonight's festivities, I want to just acknowledge the amazing staff who came here to support you all and have been through this journey with you. Please stand, SES staff. Woo! Thank you. You are amazing. The class of 2022, you are amazing, wondrous, powerful, history makers. You are warriors. Historians will look back at this time and write how the class of 2022 changed education forever. You are the first students who have had to navigate their academic experience remotely and then return to the classroom under extraordinary circumstances. This experience has profoundly changed you. Over the last year, SES has adopted a mantra, be like water. Being like water simply means to transform, to be flexible, to adapt to the circumstances around you. Water has the power to erode a mountain with one tidal wave, but can also nourish the earth with a gentle rainfall. You are the personification of this mantra. During this unprecedented time, all of you have persevered, adopted, transformed, and overcame what seemed unsurmountable obstacles. We could not be prouder of all of you. My hope for all of you is that you look back at the year 2021-22 with incredible sense of accomplishment, achievement, and pride. And most of all, that you were like water. Each year, the School for Exceptional Studies nominates several students to receive awards that highlight significant achievements and accomplishments. The two awards that we are presenting tonight are the Resiliency and Leadership Award. To present tonight's special awards, I invite Ms. Jordan up. Ms. Jordan?
I can think of no better person to be receiving the Resiliency Award than the following student. Resiliency is the ability to overcome difficult or challenging experiences and bounce back from these adversities stronger than ever. The student receiving this award came back to school this year after several years of home tutoring and a year and a half of remote learning. For many students, the adjustment from remote learning to in-person was challenging. This student came back more determined than ever and is a true example of a phoenix rising from the ashes. I would like to give this year's Resiliency Award to Joelle Cueva. Our final award we want to present is our Leadership Award. This award is going to someone who's grown from a shy student who tried to blend into the crowd into a confident, outspoken, and passionate peer. Perhaps the most interesting thing about this student is the fact that he is unaware how much his peers look to him for advice, support, and guidance. From serving as a member of student council, volunteering to lead class lessons, to giving numerous pep talks to his classmates, he always does what he can to make everyone around him stronger and more confident. Tonight, we are honored to present this award to Keanu.
Well done. Finally, the moment you graduates have been patiently waiting for. The presentation of diplomas. In true SES fashion, each student has selected a staff member who has positively impacted their lives here at the SES to come up and say a few words presenting them with their diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first presenter of the evening, Lisa Boyes.
Good evening, friends and family. My name is Lisa Boyes, and I was Joelle Stroud's English teacher. Mr. Sabino was supposed to be giving this speech, but he has personal matters to attend to. He did ask me to mention the elementals that Joelle has been teaching him about, as they have become part of the SES culture. I have known Joelle since his freshman year. He, along with the rest of his classmates, have amazed me with their resilience amidst all the obstacles they have faced in these past 4 years. Joelle has proven time and time again that nothing is impossible and that he is going to work to his fullest potential to get a job done. Joelle has a very creative imagination and is a fantastic storyteller. He has taught me about things I never thought I would need to know. Joelle is a great friend to his classmates and is always willing to lend a hand. He cares deeply about people and the things that interest him, and is willing to share his ideas or stories with others. I know that Joelle will go on to do great things in this world, and I can't wait to see what inventions he comes up with that will change the world in ways we can only imagine. In the words of Mr. Sabino, Joelle, I don't care what anybody says, you are number one in my book.
I'd like to invite to the stage our next presenter, Ms. Jordan.
At the beginning of the year, I always ask my students what their goals are. These can be short-term goals like pass this class, or long-term goals like become a teacher. After they've written these down and shared them with me, I let them know that I will help them in any way I can to make steps towards accomplishing these goals. I can honestly say this is the first time in my teaching experience where a student not only met their goals, but exceeded them in such a short time. Angelique came into my work awareness class determined to not only get a part-time job, but to work towards her dream of working in the medical field and helping people. She also set these goals knowing that she would be leaving school in January after having met all of her graduation requirements early. The list of things that Angelique has accomplished this year is incredible. This winter, Angelique got a job in the mall working with Santa. Because of that job, she had the incredible opportunity to bring presents to a little girl whose mother is battling cancer. Once Angelique left SES in January, she began taking classes towards her dream job of working in the medical field. She became CPR certified and was accepted into Northern Essex Community College, where she'll be continuing her education in the fall. Angelique, you're an amazing example of what can be accomplished with hard work and dedication. I'm so proud of all that you have accomplished and all of the lives that you have already made better. Thank you. Don't pick up a pen, Sarah. Yeah.
Our next presenter is Rocky.
Graduates, family, and friends, it is a pleasure to share in this joyous moment as your sons and daughters close this chapter in their lives story. My name is Rocky Fiore, and I'm honored to introduce to you a young man who will always hold a special place in my heart, Mr. Oscar Herrera. The first time I was introduced to Oscar, it was back in 2016. I had just transferred from the Bruce Annex to the SLC program here at the School for Exceptional Studies. Before the academic year started, I remember looking over my student roster. I already knew many of the students, except for one, Oscar. I can remember someone saying, "Oh, Oscar Herrera, very smart kid, very respectful. However, he does bolt when he gets upset, and wow, is he fast." Great. 2 words a man of my stature never wants to hear. All right, is bolt and fast. So I knew right away that I had to bond and create a strong relationship with Oscar, because I definitely wasn't going to be able to catch him. Now, over the next few months, Oscar had demonstrated a natural thirst for knowledge. And as an educator, I was completely blown away to find out that Oscar had taught himself how to read and write English, the English language, on his own initiative. During the 2017-2018 school year, I realized that Oscar was academically gifted and would benefit from a more academic-based curriculum. So the following year, Oscar left me and moved to PGLC. I always kept my eye on you though, Oscar. Oscar, when you transitioned into a new program, you faced many challenges. And throughout it all, you never gave up and stayed true to yourself. For example, during a birthday celebration, you will hear Oscar humming along to the song Happy Birthday. When asked, Oscar, why are you humming and not singing? He replied, because he does not want to violate copyright laws. So as you can see, Oscar is a man of honesty and integrity. Oscar is very artistic as well and has received the Lawrence Artist of the Week Award, in which he was chosen out of all the students and out of all the schools in the district. Pretty amazing, Oscar. Oscar, you are the only, and I stress only, student in the history of the SLC program to go from taking an MCAS alt portfolio to taking the standard MCAS test. And Oscar, you passed all 3 sections, ELA, math, and science. You not only crushed the MCAS test, but also passed all your classes to obtain the credits that you would need to graduate, earning yourself a diploma. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's amazing, Oscar. I'm very, very excited to also announce that Oscar will be starting college at Northern Essex Community College in September. Oscar, we're all so very proud of you and all the things you've accomplished during your time here at SES. I will leave you with this quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and I would like you to remember it, Oscar. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. All right? Good luck, Oscar. Thank you. Hey, Narda, can you stand up, please? Stand up. Guys, can we give Narda a round of applause, please? Because this lady here, she gave up a lot in her own personal life to give her son an unbelievable opportunity, and Oscar delivered. Congratulations, Narda. Congratulations. Mwah. All right, Oscar, this is for you. Give me 5. Give me a hug. Get over here. I'm proud of you, buddy. Congratulations.
Okay, Edwin, follow that. Edwin, please come up for the next presentation.
Good evening. I want to start by thanking Keanu. I am honored to deliver his speech. I had to really give it some thoughts about where to begin when I have so many great memories of you, Keanu. I am so proud of the gentleman he has become. At the beginning of the school year, he was very nervous. He was looking at me, I was looking at him, he was looking at me, I was looking at him. It was more like a tennis match. I asked him, what are you nervous about? What are your goals for your senior year? He took a second. He hesitated. He didn't know how to answer the question. But he started sharing with me all of the things that were on his mind regarding his future after high school. He started to ask questions about how to apply for a credit card, how to get a vehicle, what type of insurance should I get, how to apply for a job, how to apply for college. From that point on, between Miss Jordan and Mr. Andrew and I, we helped Keanu expand his knowledge about these topics throughout the year. Let me tell you something. He applied into college and he got in. Congratulations, bud. As the school year continued, he met all our goals in the level system, and he reached level 4, which is the highest level you can achieve in our program. One morning we were praising Keanu, and we looked at him and said, "Man, you're doing everything right." He told us, "I don't feel like I have changed at all." And before I could say anything, Miss Erica looked at Keanu. But if you know Keanu, he is 6'5", so you have to really look up. Miss Erica said to him, "Look at you. You are doing such a wonderful job. You helping Joelle. You have become his big brother. You help around the classroom. You help other teachers. And when we ask you to do something, you just do it." This is why I always tell my students that the focus should be on the process. And if you do this, the outcome will come naturally. Keanu, you did it the right way, and everything came natural to you. Keanu, I know you are a little afraid of the new challenge ahead after high school. But Keanu, your high school graduation is not the end. Instead, it's the start of your new journey. Take what you learn with us and apply it to whatever dreams and goals you have for your future. You know how to do the work. You know how to do the process. Believe in yourself and you will see that you will achieve your goals and dreams. You know how to do it, Keanu. This is not the end for you. Congratulations, Keanu. Come and get your diploma.
Miss Margot. We also want to say thank you to Miss Margot. We do. Miss Margot will be retiring this year, and we will miss her greatly.
Oops, sorry. Hello. Even though I have a lot to share with you, Eduardo asked me to keep this short. So here it goes. I have taught Eduardo for the last 4 years, and with the help of Eduardo's inquisitive, quick-witted nature, I think I did a pretty good job. I have learned more, laughed more, and smiled more in my interactions with Eduardo than with any other student I have taught at SES. I can only really say one thing about Eduardo. Eduardo is inspirational. He is inspirational because he has grown from a shy student working behind the science benches who very rarely spoke to a good-humored, outspoken young man who has been an integral part of SES in providing ideas and solutions for our own growth as a school, as students, as professionals, and as a community. Eduardo is inspirational because he knows the importance of asking for help. He does not look for a quick fix or just the answers. He looks for guidance to fill the gaps, maintain focus, and engage in discussion, so he can use his own knowledge and critical thinking to formulate independent responses that are thoughtful, thorough, clear, well-composed, and when appropriate, very, very, very funny. Eduardo is inspirational because he strives to be responsible in every facet of his life. And while this chapter of his educational journey has ended, there is no doubt in my mind that he will continue his quest for knowledge, well-being, independence, and success. In short, Eduardo inspires me. Come get your diploma.
All right. Listen, Mr. Nick was supposed to be here tonight, but he had something come up, all right? So I'm going to be reading his speech. Smiling, singing, laughing. These are three words that come to mind when I think of this student. Rarely does a day go by when he does not do all three of these things. Sweet and gentle by nature, Vladdy is consistently joyful. His positive emotions are contagious. His ability to be happy even during the most difficult of times is remarkable. And despite all of his limitations, Vladdy does not complain. Vladdy is a true champion. What many people do not really know about Vladdy is that he possesses tremendous capabilities. He is one of the hardest workers in the room. He never needs to be reminded of what he needs to do next, as he follows his routine perfectly and always knows what is expected of him. His ability to navigate his world is impressive. Balancing work and leisure comes easy to him, and he is a model to the students around him. I know that I speak for all of us here at the School for Exceptional Studies when I say that this student is truly going to be missed. Vladdy, I want you to know that you have touched many of our lives and that you will never, ever be forgotten. Best of luck to you, Vladimir, as you continue your journey. Come get your diploma, Mr. Polanco. This, sir, is for you. Come here, let's get a picture. Photo op, Vlad. Come here. Awesome. Thank you, congratulations. All right, congratulations. Great job, Vlad.
Miss Jordan?
Friendly, kind, respectful, happy, caring, bubbly, hardworking, great laugh, resilient. These are just some of the words that the teachers, staff, and students at SES used when I asked them to describe Joelle Cueva. I met Joelle for the first time 6 years ago. Since then, Joelle has grown from a quiet student who kept to himself to an integral part of our homeroom family. Joelle is always the first student to greet me in the morning and to wish me a good afternoon in the evening. He's always checking in to ask people how they're doing or how their weekend was. He's funny and caring to his classmates and went out of his way to greet a new student with open arms and quickly made her feel welcome. Joelle has grown so much in the past year. His dedication to his classwork and his persistence to get a job this year has paid off. While his peers were eating lunch and having breaks, Joelle was working with staff to apply to jobs and practice his interview skills. This year, Joelle also received a Student of the Month award. The recipient of this award is chosen by the faculty at SES, and the award is presented to a student who is a role model for their peers, both academically but also socially. Joelle was not only deserving of this award the month he won it, but in my opinion, he has deserved it every month since. Joelle, it has been an honor to watch you grow into the person you are today, and I can't wait to see all of the things you accomplish.
Mr. Sean?
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the administration and staff of the School for Exceptional Studies, I would like to thank you all for coming to celebrate the class of 2022 with us tonight. I will start off by thanking this wonderful group of seniors for all the contributions they have made to our program and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. I am honored to be speaking tonight on behalf of Carlos Disla. I have known Carlos for about 6 years now, and we have been through a lot together. He has a lot of great relationships with our staff and teachers, so I was honored that he asked me to speak for him tonight. We have laughed together, been through tough moments together, and created a relationship that I will cherish forever. No matter how hard I was on him, he never let those small moments in time get in the way of the relationship that we have built. You could always find Carlos in the hallway, waiting for the next chance to drop a Drake reference, or pleasantly greeting groups of staff in a classroom. His effort in school throughout COVID and over the last year has been commendable, and I am very proud of him for making it to the finish line. He has discovered a passion for DJing over the last few years, and I love seeing how happy he is behind the turntables. Take what you have learned in music class from Mr. Ryan and continue to strive to reach your fullest potential. Carlos, you're one of the most loyal kids I have ever worked with, and I encourage you to keep that quality close to your heart as you move in the future. Anytime you need anything, you know where to find me. On behalf of Lawrence Public Schools and the School for Exceptional Studies, I would like to congratulate Carlos Disla on his graduation.
This concludes our celebration for the evening. In closing, I'd like to leave you all with a reminder of just how proud we are of each and every one of you. Tonight is the start of the rest of your lives. Leave here knowing that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. You are in charge of your destiny, and your destiny is always within reach. Good luck and best wishes to you all. At this time, I invite all the graduates to please stand. To signify tonight's transition from student to graduates, I ask you all to move the tassel on your cap from one side to the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2022 School for Exceptional Studies graduating class. Miss Sarah, would you like you want some photos? Can we have you guys up here and take some photos? Can we have the graduates up here for some photos, please?